Today is the 17th day of May. Lucky 17. That's a good number. That's my taxi number. And I saw something that was laughable on the TV. All that's going on in Abaco. I'd like to ask Abaco a question. Out of 1 to 10, how do you rate this F&M government? Out of 1 to 10, how do you rate James Albury, the Member of Parliament for Central and South Abaco? Out of 1 to 10, Abaco, how do you rate our MP, my cousin, Darren Henfield, the Minister of Foreign Affairs? How do you rate Darren Henfield before, during, and after Hurricane Dorian and COVID-19? I saw something that's almost laughable. All the stuff that's happening and not happening in Abaco. The government of Bahamas is coming to Parliament, I think it's this week, to put time limits on how much time should somebody run as Prime Minister. Hubert Ingham said that in his first time in office, that no way in the history, while he is alive, that nobody would run for more than 2 terms in this country. Well, the most honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Hubert Minnis, you don't have to waste ink and time. The Bahamian people would put a stamp on that. We don't trust y'all to make no decision. We will make a decision on the term limit of Prime Minister of this country according to your performance and lack thereof. One thing for sure, Dr. Minnis, you wouldn't see 2 terms as Prime Minister of this country. You could bet your bottom dollar on that. So you don't have to pass that. That's wasting time. What you ought to do, these guys are a bunch of jokers and a bunch of clowns. You gotta laugh sometime, even though you try to be serious. What you need to do is put a time limit on when Abaco would get power. Go to House Assembly and demand to the minister responsible for power, the minister responsible for water, and put some time limit on the already too long of time that they did nothing. You imagine driving through Dundastan today. The poles have not been put up in Darren, biggest constituency of Dundastan. Darren, the poles have not been put up in Dundastan. Not even the poles. You see how far off we are? 9 months in. Let me explain to the world how close-knit this area is. It's not a vast area. Spring City had power from November. They had breeze there, but they destroyed that with the garbage in the domes. The F&M government killed Spring City for years to come. Those people are gonna die from disease from the landfill that they don't want me to call a dump. Marsh Harbour, Dundastan, Murphytown, Central Pine. From Marsh Harbour, from one end of Marsh Harbour to the end of Murphytown, it's approximately 6 to 7 miles. Then you got Great Seston and beyond there. But we're talking about a 7-mile stretch. The power has been restored to Spring City from November. Maxwell's had power 4 months ago. So the power is already in town. It's in Marsh Harbour proper over 4 to 5 months ago. They have already put power to their F&M colleagues 5 months ago. But the Negro community of Dundas, Murphy, and Central Pines, that is only 2 miles from Marsh Harbour, They haven't even put the polls. They start, they stop, but I don't think they even start. They haven't even started in Dundastan. That's where Darren family is. That's where the Henfields is. Right in Dundastan. His immediate family don't have polls, don't have power, don't have water. So you do this to your own people, where you growed up. You're looking at the minister responsible for power for 9 months. You can't say, Brother Desmond, I got some family down there, you know. I got some people down there that really went on the limb and campaigned heavy for me. Mr. Bannister, what is the problem? See, Bannister shouldn't come to us and say that his workers are suffering from mental fatigue. Darren Henfield should already carry them to the doctor, shoot them up with some pills, and bring them back to Abaco, get their brains back in order. Darren Henfield is the Minister of Foreign Affairs. Green Turtle-Key people had Florida Power and Light already powered up to come to Abaco. The government stopped them. My job, and my only job, is to remind Abaconians on what's happening. We have a lot of Abaconians, hundreds of Abaconians, all over the Bahamas, scattered. I got a group in Exuma that I speak with, Eleuthera, Nassau, Freeport, United States. They all tune in to WCAY because they're getting a true outlook into what's happening and what is not happening in Abaco. And what I like to see, some movement, fast movement. It is unacceptable that downtown Marsh Harbor, the debris is still on the street. And the mud, the peas, sandbanks is smack and smooth. Millions of dollars. Should that have been priority? That is my question. Why was the mud, the peas, and all them priority? And you got the bodies, and you thought if that's priority, because we know a lot of people died in the mud and the peas, that they would bury these people. But no, they clean up the mud, and they put the bodies in the trailer. And people keep asking me, Kai, you talking to your head? Them bodies can't still be there, man. Why you don't stop that? I say, go down there and take a little smell, a little look. The flies will greet you and meet you. If the defense force don't put gun on you, because they now seems like they got orders to kill if you come by the trailer with dead bodies. That is priority. Priority is don't let Kai get close to that trailer no more, by all means necessary. Kai is not to come on that property. It's government property, you know. I'm a part of the government. But I cannot go near that trailer, or else I end up in the trailer. I understand that. I wonder who gave that order. If Kai come by the trailer, put him in the trailer. But I ain't going in the trailer. And I ain't going by the trailer for them to put me in the trailer. Kai case. That's why he's here. Asking our member of parliament, the Prime Minister, to please give us one. Give us the water. We need water. We got to wash. We got to bathe. Can we have water in 9 months? My God. Water? Abaco got more water than any island in the Bahamas except for Andros. Water gone to bed. And we can't get it to Dundastan. Then bring the power. But tell us, why has it taken so long? Where is the urgency? Where? You lie with Kai on a Sunday, day after Sabbath, trying to ask the question to Abaconians, have you seen any positive movement? Out of 1 to 10, how do you rate this government? Has the government prioritized anything? Where's Hiram Lewis and the disaster committee? They are making a disaster because it's their baby. But if they haven't met and getting a salary, that is the problem. If they don't work, they didn't get paid. If they wouldn't have gotten paid, you would have seen them how interest is. K. Forbes Smith, the $150,000, man, what a waste of money. Waste the money, waste the money. That money could have bring a lot of plywood, felt, ice water shield to the residents that are still in the dark and the rain is still wetting what they have managed to salvage. This guy just trying to keep the airways open, that some air in government would wake this prime minister up and let him know there is a people that are in dire need of government help. That is why he was elected. And the only reason he was elected, to help Bahamian people. Kai Case, you're live with Kai on WCAY.